And we're back after Easter and Passover break. Took a little week off, but got right back to business. And we're here, episode 8, season 3, AZCFL Intel. This is the show that bridges the gap between the media, the players, the coaches, and people around the league. I'm your host, Jesse Burke, and tonight, 2 for 1, yet again, as I got 2 special guests in the building. Family members, if you will, of the Phoenix Outlaws. I got AJ Williams and Johnny Grant. Welcome to the show. Welcome back after a week off. I know football is an emotional sport, physical. You guys must enjoy the week off physically, but emotionally, I'm sure you guys miss it. Want to get right back to it.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely, man. Definitely. I was nursing an injury over the break.
Yeah.
Still.
For sure. I'm excited to get back to it, man. Definitely Red Zone has been quiet. I know there's been some guys in Facebook jail, and there's been some, team etiquette tightening up as we get closer to the playoffs, and as you guys being members of the Outlaws, very familiar with playoff personalities and then playoff territory. So getting right into it, man. For those that don't know you, AJ's well-known name and Johnny around the league. AJ joined me last year, or season 1 for Intel.
Yes.
And was able to, sit down and share his special time and knowledge of the game of football. But for those just tuning in to get to know you, man, kind of brief intro to how you found football, how football found you, where you're from, and kind of today here at the AZCFL.
So, I originally started playing when I was like 8, of course, like most people do. I'm originally from Texas. We moved out here like around my freshman, sophomore year of high school. Then after that, I was just sitting around, and then one of my boys, JJ, our original owner's son, who I played with in high school.
Holchin Jr.
He messaged me. He was like, "Hey, what are you doing? You want to play football still?" I was like, "Yeah, why not?" And so this will be my 10th year with the Outlaws.
Wow. Loyalty.
Yeah. It's been tough. It's been a fun ride. It's been ups and downs. Had the championships. Had the championship losses.
Yeah.
Had the great seasons. Had the horrible seasons. So, but it's been a fun ride the last 10 years. So hopefully I got a couple more in me still. So
respectfully, and he kept it a little humble. He's from Texas. He didn't mention he's from Odessa, Texas. For those that are movie nuts like myself, Friday Night Lights,
Odessa, Permian,
Odessa, Mojo. They have 94 other nicknames. So I know I lived in Texas for a short stint on a job that had me out there. So I'm not going to claim it at all. You already know where I'm from, New York, fully. But I do know that the football culture is nuts, man. And like the Friday Night Lights, it's very new to me when I moved out west. But apparently that's something that was probably in your blood from 8 years old on, or probably before, right?
In Texas, high school football is like, it's nuts. So just like if you've seen the movie Friday Night Lights, just like that, the town shuts down Friday night.
Yeah.
They go tailgating just like you would at an NFL game. It's crazy. It's nuts. It's a whole nother level.
So then, Johnny, talking about loyalty and family on the Outlaws, how long have you been with the team? And then kind of reverse track with us, and how long you've been playing football, and kind of where you from. We see the letters on the top of the brim.
Yeah.
Proud Californian. Is that how you say it, right?
Yes,
Californianite? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? No, respectfully. But bring me through it, man. How did football find you? How did you find football?
Well, I've been with the Outlaws for 3 years now.
Yeah, this will be a third
For
year.
about 3 years now. Originally from Compton, California. Know what I mean? I've been playing football since I was 7 years old.
Okay.
Know what I mean? Um, did well in high school, did well in college. I actually came out. My reasoning for coming out here to Arizona was I was going to play for the Pima football team in 2004. But I had kids, had some minor setbacks, so it kind of got put back on the back burner. So I took a break away from football for a little while and came back and picked the team, the Outlaws. You know what I mean? I like the camaraderie they had, the coaches they had. So I've been rocking with them ever since. But I've been playing football for the longest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know AJ throughout your younger years. I know from, and correct me if I'm wrong, from first season you told me as you came up you were more of the offensive side of things, and then towards your high school years you became the
Yes.
defensive specialist that
Same
you are.
here.
Yes.
Same there. Okay. Um, I noticed that the trend. Maybe there has to be some sort of. You already know that there's more appeal to the offensive side, the
Yeah.
carrying the ball, the shine, the superstar mentality or dynamic. What were your starting positions like to get you into football?
When I started, I was a quarterback and a receiver, and then once I got older, I got into high school. They saw that they thought that I would be better off on the defensive side. So then I started playing safety. Then I played safety up until I want to say 3 years ago with the Outlaws, and then when John Tay retired, they they asked me if I could move down to middle backer because I was one of the few that knows the calls.
Yeah.
So they were like, "Hey, we need you to move down. Is that okay?" I was like, "Yeah, I guess."
Yeah.
So,
Hesitantly. Yeah.
but yeah, so it's fun. Middle backer it was definitely a learning curve for me. But I think with how I was reading the ball at safety, it kind of helped. It kind of forced me to move a little faster.
Yeah.
But
Johnny, and then to your point, you fall in love with football from a young age, and now finding a groove in the defensive side of things. That transition, similar to AJ's, were you kind of like, kind of shuffling your feet into it, or were you kind of running downhill like I got this regardless, or
Kinda
what
ran-
what was that process?
I kind of ran downhill with it because in high school I was a tailback. Did extremely well. Got scholarship offers, but had some setbacks. But I also played strong safety in high school as well.
Okay.
So I transitioned that into college to just play safety, just playing safety all along because I ended up liking hitting. So when I transitioned to that, now I was at maybe like 200 pounds then. Now I'm at like 240, so I lost my speed. So I just transitioned to linebacker. You know what I mean?
So I know, I chop it up with these guys off the field. I know AJ's really big into comic books and superheroes, and I know Johnny, I learned today, is really into that stuff too. So I thought of a little like kind of dynamic that correlates to your guys' football ability. I mean, I've noticed that in like these superheroes, or even I'll take it to the Ninja Turtles, you got the older, wiser ones that kind of you see less of their body movement, but they're applying what they know with their mind.
yes,
Have you guys noticed? Maybe I'm not the guy on the field no more that's getting the 19 stickers after every practice, but now I'm that guy that's able to see a bigger like realm of football because I have more knowledge.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Most definitely. Most definitely. Like I
And
say, but me gaining the weight, it took away from my speed. So I already had the football IQ. So I just transitioned that to the linebacker position. I mean, I still got some speed, but not nowhere what I used to be. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
So and then for you, you notice like and obviously these guys coach on and off the field. You're a high school coach, and
Yes.
you do not Pop Warner. They call it, what was it, like 7U or 8U?
I do right now. I am with the 11U
11U.
11U Dragons, Phoenix Dragons, the feeder team for Camelback High School, which is where I will be coaching next year. And yeah, actually, I like with Johnny. It's when as you play the game longer, when your body's gonna start breaking down,
Yeah.
and it's just now instead of thinking hitting first, you're now thinking, okay, I need to get there. Where am I? Where do I got to go? Where do I got to get to? And then it just from there, your body's just going to get you there.
And having faith in the guys around
Yes.
you. And okay. And I've definitely seen that translate with. I know some of the older heads in the league, and then having, hey, and they spoke highly of you as well. So, like, shouts to, Shane and
Yeah, my boy
Cam.
Shane
They were
and
talking
Cam,
about
man.
how this
Yeah.
year, and you guys could probably speak to this because being older for football, not the earth, is that there's a high influx of high school kids this year.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's a
yeah,
lot.
absolutely.
It's a lot.
Is that
Youngsters.
something with the Outlaws too? Respectfully, I haven't been around you guys
We
too often
have
this year.
we have a few.
We have
on
a
our
few.
team.
Yeah.
I think more you'll see it with the newer teams like the Titans and the Hawks because this is a way for them to get their feet wet in
in
semi-pro,
the
and then from there you'll probably start seeing it more spread out a little bit.
So you led me to my next point. Something about the newer teams. Conversely, you guys are one of the older teams, and I say that with age, and also your name has been heard so often to a point, and I keep it neutral that when I first came into the league, you guys were more of the big brothers and the superheroes of the league. And now it's kind of got to the point where I want to lean towards, I don't want to say the villain as much as the annoying cousin.
Yeah, we the most hated.
Right.
So
Most hated.
I will say you guys do have a solid buy-in process, and everybody kind of, all for one and one for all, outlaw family. But I'm not seeing anybody taking defense to that, and you guys are kind of just playing and one foot, one game ahead, one game at a time type thing. It's unique to see because at first it was like, the Outlaws, and now it's like, the Outlaws, right? And
Right.
everyone's got the in-laws. I've heard the jokes. I know on Wax, my guy Michael Macagnano, hates you guys. I know plenty of Phantoms that hate you guys. I know, and you guys, it's not necessarily love, we love the hate. You
I
guys
love
keep it moving type thing. I just noticed you don't buy in either way. So
I
can
love
you
it.
speak on that?
I love the hate. Me, it feeds my energy. I feed off that energy. You know what I mean? They come at me with it. I'm gonna show up on the football field.
That I was asking you because also on your in the high school you played for and like your hometown team in Cali, were you guys more of like the favorite? Because I know in Mojo they were like the Cowboys of so you played for a fan favorite team and now starting with the Outlaws who traditionally were the fan favorites of and now kind of the hated.
Well, my high school back home in California was actually it was pretty popular. You know what I mean? We never had that hatred besides our rival schools, of course,
Right.
but we never really had that.
Okay, so it's new to you too then.
It's not. Well, I grew up in an area where hating, what I mean?
Yeah, I mean that's
It's an everyday.
yeah,
you know what I mean?
synonymous with the community. I feel you.
So it's like I've been there, done that. Come with something new, but just know that you come at me, you gonna feel me. It's all it is.
As a transitioning high school coach, or 11U coach, or future whatever.
Yeah.
Never want to limit. I might see you at the NFL. Who knows? Do you notice that you're able to use this material, so to speak, and kind of relay it to your future guys and talk about when they come up? I mean, you said Camelback, so who's their rival?
Believe.
Brophy?
I think it's Central.
Brophy plays private schools, right?
Yeah, I think now I believe it's Central.
Central. Okay, so like things like that, like when players are getting the best, and now there's social media. Not to age ourselves, bro, but like the 19 different social media pages, like players can get. We had MySpace, and that was like, yo, did you see what he posted on his wall? That was it. You know what I'm saying? Now, dude's got 97 ways to get at you before the game even starts.
Right.
What's something that you're gonna bring home to your players, and that like knowing that it's a part of football? Sadly,
I let them know. I tell my boys just let them talk, let them talk, let them do what they want to do because all it's doing is trying to get them out of their head. It's trying to get them out of their game. It's trying to take them off their mojo. They're trying to beat you before they even go against you.
Yeah, try to get to your mental.
Yeah, and a lot of my boys they listen to that. They take it to heart, and that's how they play. They let the teams do all their little fun pregame antics. Like we've had teams that come out bumping songs, talking about they're gonna beat us, all sorts of stuff. They do their little chants and everything. I'm like, just
That's cute.
Just let them go.
That's real
Yeah.
key.
I
Just let them
mean,
go.
it's like, they gotta gas themselves up some way.
Yeah.
And it comes with the territory. It's like, they're trying to, they're projecting something. They want to make it seem like they're prepared. Maybe if they're not, maybe they didn't get practice right. They're like, all right, we're gonna come out here huffing. So
Right.
it looks like we did something right. As a media guy, as a journalist, I love and live for the rivalries and the changing of the vibes. So I'd say, what's something that you could, I guess, verbally or like physically grasp as the reason why you guys are able to continue on? Like obviously it starts with you guys having years in football and being, level-headed guys, but from maybe the younger guys on your team or the dudes that do get in their feelings, maybe.
Well, for one, we know what we have on our team. I mean, we have a lot of new pieces to our team, but we know what we have on our team. So if we play to our best ability, honestly, I don't think no team can mess with us.
Yep.
If we play to our best ability, it's just we've been hit and miss or giving up certain plays or on certain downs, and we're killing ourselves basically.
Killing ourselves with penalties, missed plays, all that.
So do you think there's a balance between some of these teams hating you guys just out of the honesty? They may genuinely just don't like you guys because they've been in the league for so long, and then do you think there's some unwarranted hate maybe?
I think it's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit of both.
Because I know from my standpoint, being on the team for 10 years, I've seen when I came in, like you said, we were the big brothers. We were the ones that everyone was like, hey, this is the team we want to like build ourselves around. We want to be like them. We want to be around for 20 plus years. And then I think when I look at it, it's kind of like what happened with like the Patriots. They started going to championships. They started winning repeatedly, and everyone was like, you know what? Screw the Patriots.
Yeah.
And then we went to the first one, and everyone was like, okay, y'all got lucky. Then we went back to back. Then they're like, okay, what's going on? Then we were going 3, 4, 5, and everyone was like, you know what? Screw the Outlaws. And then we took like that 2-year break from going to a championship, and then came back firing on all cylinders again. Staley didn't win it, but we got back to it in 19. And then everyone was just like, yeah, they go too much. Screw them.
Yeah, I feel it.
That's kind of what it feels like.
And it's weird because every team wants to win, right? So
Yeah.
this is weird balance of like, hey, you guys are winning enough too much, and it's like, hey, there can only be one winner, right?
Right.
So I get it, man. I understand it, and it makes sense, but you don't have to necessarily subscribe to it, for these other teams. But I see it, and I can also just see where, like I said, some of it's warranted, some of it's if I was a player, I could see where, Outlaws this, Outlaws that, especially maybe a Phantoms player,
Yeah.
or and we'll get to you guys the rival down south, but before we get to our commercial, even though Easter break's usually the middle of our season, it's been kind of closer to the end. We're now in I was going to call it the second half push. I'd say it's like the fourth quarter now. There's 2 regular season games left. Real quick, bring me to, I guess, the last 2 games of the regular season and then the playoff push. I know you said you've been resting an injury.
Yeah.
And I know that, everybody making it to the playoffs this year has had, I don't want to say having some people like coast a little bit, but I can feel some sort of vibe that some people are like, all right, the playoffs is the real season, and what happened in the regular season is just like preseason.
That's exactly
it's
what it is.
pretty much time now to start playing chess. It's no little boy game now. It's time for the big boy game now. You know what I mean? Stuff gonna get real serious in a real way.
From your guys' knowledge on player personnel and just being around, many different teams, are you guys confident with either way at the quarterback position?
I'm confident with whoever we have back there. I mean,
do you want one to start over another?
From what we've seen, both of our quarterbacks they've been making their plays, they've been making their reads and all that. So I mean, regardless of who it is, we know we're gonna stand behind that person, and we're gonna push them and make sure that they play the best they can.
Exactly, and we gonna keep trying to get them the ball in the best position they can. Our defense is strong, man.
I wasn't trying to be messy, you know what I'm saying? What it was is, you see, I watch a lot of Last Chance U on Netflix. and they had like 9 different quarterbacks on the team, and like when one comes in, they're like, "Oh, come on, we was hot, we were rolling,"
Right,
So I was curious, more so speaking in the moment, but it's hard to emulate that when there's no moment right now.
Yeah.
So, very good answer, rock solid. They're outlaw trained, they're not gonna be broken. So this weekend we'll get to when we get to predictions, but you got 2 more regular season games, Thunder, and then you guys finish it off against who?
No, so we got 3. So
Oh,
we got
3 more.
we'll have the
Thunder,
Thunder this week, the Rebels next
and then
week,
the
and then we
Canes.
finish with the Canes.
Oh wow, it's
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
it's
Nice
time to get
little way
greedy.
to finish the season,
Right.
man. That's crazy. All right, we'll take a quick commercial break, and when we get back, I'll break down some film and then talk just the predictions for this weekend.
All right.
And we're back. Clip 1. This is against the Canes,
What number is it?
and it is Jordan Griffin. So he sent me 4 clips. Shouts to him. Shouts to you, Joe. Titans, blue on blue. I'm a little biased. I'm a Giants fan, so I do like the blue. This right here looks like a forced fumble and a nice little scoop. I don't know if the Canes recovered it or not. Let's see.
Man, they got some good young players over there.
Yeah, the Titans
Oh,
got.
boom. Yeah, my man got mollywopped. And then I think he
Canes.
came up with it. Canes came up with it?
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah. Okay, but hey, they fly to the ball, man. Yeah, Titans. I don't know if you've seen them play, or you guys played against them, but
Yeah.
you did obviously. And then the size, man, they got full
Yeah,
body.
yeah.
Oh,
they
yeah.
That's
have
some big
Absolutely.
youngsters over there. Man.
numbers in there, and
Some
then they
big
have the
youngsters.
buy-in process. Similar to the family Phoenix Outlaws and all that. They have their religious side of things, and they buy in with the community and the religious community side. So like they have that brotherhood, which I think is cool. Football has that family dynamic, and I think everybody has their own like little quirks. Is really cool to me. It's
Right.
the community, and I think that's cool. So there's another clip from him. This is against the Phantoms. Let's see. Getting to the ball, getting to the quarterback, man.
It's a nice little hit.
Yeah, and that's the quarterback from. He played out of Chandler, actually. He was a
Okay,
Chandler
Hamilton?
product.
Hamilton?
What was it?
Was he the backup quarterback for Hamilton? Or was it
For
Chandler?
Hamilton, yes, yeah. And then
Yeah.
he transferred to Chandler or
Yeah,
something like
yeah.
that, which is new to me, bro. In high school,
Right, yeah.
you played where you went. You know what I'm
Exactly.
Yeah.
saying? Your teammates were the kids on your bus stop.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no. So shouts to them getting to the ball, man. Flying to the ball, always cool.
Big thing I noticed with the Titans, they definitely, even when we played them, when the games I've seen, one thing they do very well is they don't just stop.
Yeah.
It's not just
They're disciplined too.
Oh yeah, but it's not just okay. I'm getting blocked. It's okay. I'm getting blocked. Now let me get off of it and go do my job.
Receivers try to crack back on you.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta ask AJ, you as a coach, man, you're one of the like most soft-spoken person I know, and this is maybe off the field, so correct me if I'm wrong. But like, what's your way of yelling at a player if he doesn't fly to the ball?
Oh no,
Oh yeah, he is.
on the football field, I'll yell.
He is.
When I'm on that sideline in that coaching shit, I'm gonna yell. I'm gonna get in there.
Okay, well, so I know like I've heard things like, oh, you never walk on a football field, you sprint until the whistle, or you never not sprint, or whatever it is. Like, so what's that type of stuff? If because when you hear they fly to the ball, that should be customary, right?
Yes.
Like, not every team kind of does that,
Yeah.
What's that? How do you embed that mindset?
For me, when it comes to me coaching that mindset, if they're walking, I have them restart whatever they're doing, and I'll do it until they finally.
Mr. Jordan. Um, let's see. Against the Phantoms, bro. He was eating this day.
I'm not gonna lie, they actually did pretty good against them.
And he got to the ball again and
And they caused an
interception.
interception.
Nice, man. Little tip drill.
They didn't really do too bad against the Phantom.
Yeah, they held their own for a
Yeah.
while, but I think the Phantom ended up getting the best end of them.
Nice to go and to get around and get the throwing arm.
Yeah.
I think the only reason the Phantom really got, or even any team really starts pulling away is just they got a little problem on their offense, but like their defense is pretty solid.
What was the final score of this game? Was it I think it was 7-0 or something, right? Or something low. Or no,
It
that
was
was the
low
Canes
game.
game. They lost 7-0. The Phantoms. Never mind. All right, next clip. Against the Phantoms, bro. Rack them up.
Like I said, their defense, the Titans' defense is not like you see what I.
Yeah, no.
You got.
And the Phantoms' offense is traditionally good, so that's.
Yeah, them little youngsters get at it, man.
Because watching this play, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 white jerseys at the ball.
And then I guess sometimes you just physically can't do anything, but you see the receiver right here, it's everything crashes, they kind of just stand around. What can you do? You can't even throw your arms up and just act like you're helping. It's just there's so many times you're just out of position, and it's just it looks horrible on film, right? Because it's you did nothing, bro, but you physically couldn't do anything. So, and then let's see, my man Johnny now sent me some film. And this one was against the Lions, I believe, last year, because the Lions don't play this year. And Johnny getting in there, number 2, is boom, bully ball, bro. That was against Kenny, right?
Yeah, it's that grown man strength right here.
Oh, boom, and that's the current teammate Ben. What's that like having a former? I mean, I guess he still owns the team, but having him on the squad is nice. Having
you know what's crazy when we played them and Ben was on their team. The first year I played with the Outlaws, he killed us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So that year right there, I'm like, nah, I'm not having it this year.
Yeah.
So I had to get at him. But now he's on my team, and I love having him on the team.
Yeah, nah, he's dangerous in the back in the open field, man. Shouts to Ben, man. He gets loose. And then what was the next one you sent me? This one was against, what field was it? Oh, is this Prescott?
Yeah, that's the Silverbacks.
Okay, yeah, okay. This is the Prescott hired ever.
Yeah.
Man, Silverbacks, what a Titanic ending, right? You go 9-1 in the regular season and back-to-back losses.
Yeah.
That's that playoff, man. The big boys
they got bounced by the Owls too, right?
Yeah.
And at home, they had a home playoff game. Hate to see it, man.
Anybody can lose.
I don't know where they're at this year. The Silverbacks even a team?
I don't think so.
I thought they were in the AFL or whatever.
I think they went to the AFL, and then I think they just kind of
Folded up there.
yeah.
Darn, man. I think some players from the Silverbacks went to the Titans, possibly.
Yeah.
I heard something like that. Could be wrong.
I know one of them.
And
was
Johnny
on the
out here
Canes.
looking like Goro, bro, in Mortal Kombat, son. Flexing.
They already played that.
Becoming a backer now, I mean, since your time, is there any athletes that you watch film on or
Oh
kinda,
yeah, all the time.
all the
Patrick
time?
Willis.
Patrick Willis?
Yeah. I watch Bobby
Keo Spikes
Wagner.
is the man, bro.
Bobby Wagner. I watch Smith from the Cowboys. This is actually I've never played backer until I got with the Cowboys. I mean with the Outlaws.
Outlaws?
So I had to really learn how to read keys from playing backer position and stuff like that because I was used to safety from high school to college. You know what I mean? So I actually had to learn.
Was the do you still catch yourself having that, like I was asking like Dre on the Spartans how he defensive player, offensive player, kind of switches back and forth. Do you you ever notice yourself being like, can I get one at safety or
Oh yeah.
If I know my speed ain't nowhere near
So he's honest, bro. That's what I live for. That's the
as fast as what I used to be, and so I don't even. I at times I'm like, man, I wish I had that speed to get back there to play, but I know with my speed right now, I couldn't do it.
He's watching his old highlights. That was you, champ. Look at you. Nah, that's cool, man. I like at least you're being real, man. 'Cause there's some dudes that just cannot. They think in their head they're playing the same way that they've been playing for 20 years, right? And then on film, you're like, bro, hey, there's got to be somebody that's 10 years younger than you that could be doing this. So
I mean, I was still a hitter at safety. I wasn't worried about no picks. I used to tell my free safety, hey, you get all the picks, I'm making the hits. That's all it was.
I'm with it, man. All right, and then was that the last of the clip? We got one more. So I keep moving, man. My mic gets messed up.
Well, this against my boy Guy last year.
This was against the Rebels?
Yeah, my boy Guy right here. He thought he had him a touchdown.
Man, the Rebels been stepping up their uniforms so much that these look like practice jerseys.
Yeah, I hit him. He was like, "Ooh, good
Oh,
hit."
wow. That's Guy Smith, right?
Yeah, it's my boy Guy, man.
Helped them up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sportsmanship, that's what we live for. Rebels and Outlaws, Cortez, our old stomping ground.
Right.
I gotta say, man, the blue on the blue, blue, that was the cleanest one.
Yeah, that was a lovely look.
The matte blue helmets were the dopest ones. But I'm not a stylist, I'm just a media guy. Cool. We can throw on a quick commercial break, and then when we get back, we'll do predictions for this week.
Yeah, my bad, man. I was just really anxious about that.
Bro, you know we got a sponsor for that.
Oh, that's right. Sunday Scaries.
Wonder.
I could use promo code BUCKET and get 20% off my total. Why am I bugging, man?
Yeah, bro, and anybody can do that. Anybody listening to our show, they put in the promo code BUCKET. They can get 20% off of any of the gummies, the unicorn jerky, and
they got some oils you can drop too. Yeah, you're right, man. I'm bugging. Once again, promo code BUCKET for 20% off your total.
And we're back. AZCFL Intel.
Oh.
Episode 8. My mic's messing up. How we doing? We're good. All right. Episode 8. AZCFL Intel. That's the beauty of being live.
Right.
You run with it. It's like a fumble. You pick up the ball and you
Exactly.
run
You
with
just go with it.
Am I sounding good? No? So, anyway, full slate of football this weekend.
Hold on. We gotta get it fixed real quick.
Oh, yeah. This is the beauty of going live, guys.
Raw and uncut.
We got semi-pro equipment, too.
I'm starting to think this is a trend, man. Something against the Outlaws, too.
Right.
Yeah. It's a conspiracy theory against the Outlaws, man. Every time I got an outlaw in here, my mic doesn't work. Cool.
Yeah, that sounds a lot
Full
better.
conspiracy theory on the Outlaws, man. Every time I got one in here, the computer goes down, the mics don't work. You know, it's like when they pulled the lights out in the Super Bowl. You know?
Right.
So I apologize. You know, perfection's not something you could obtain. You just reach for it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So full slate of football this weekend.
Yes, sir.
Is that right, Eric? Do I sound like we have a full slate of football this weekend? All right, cool. I know there's been some controversy about traveling and are we going to Tucson? Are we not? Sounds like we're not.
Nope.
So we're staying here in Phoenix. Just the legacy holding
Right.
us down for all 8 weeks so far. I guess
Exactly.
7. Getting to it, man. The Rebels and Spartans rematch of Week 1, rematch of the championship.
Yes.
The Spartans got the best of them that week.
Starting off.
The Rebels were still figuring themselves out, which I still, they've kind of turned it up since.
Yeah.
The back. I don't want to say. I think it was back-to-back losses or the two. No, not back-to-back, but 2 losses on the season in itself is huge for a team that went undefeated last
Yeah.
year. So I will say, it's an early game. I think they're playing like 10 a.m. or something.
Yes, they are.
So that's wild, man. Who do you got? What do you got with that game?
I think it's gonna be. It'll be a good game. Just like these teams, these two teams always have. I think the Spartans may pull it out. I think the Rebels are still trying to figure out some pieces. But if anything, if the Rebels have completely figured everything out, I think they can take it. But I'm gonna go with the Spartans this week.
You got a score?
That's always a tough part.
Yeah.
If it's keeping it close, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna give the Spartans by at least a touchdown. I'm gonna go it's gonna be like 21-14.
21-14.
Think about a
That
Think about a
means
touchdown.
The extra points are going in.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're running them back for 2. What do you got, Rebels Spartans?
Honestly, man, the Rebels is hungry, man. They feel like, you know what I mean, they shouldn't have lost that first game they played, but they had some miscues and things going on. I don't know, man. I feel like the Spartans will win, but I think the Rebels. It's hard to be the team twice, basically.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So if the Rebels win, it'll be a close one. It'll be like 27-23. The Spartans win, like you said, I think it's a 7-point game. So I say 28-21. I can't say who's gonna win. I just know that if the Rebels win, it's gonna be a close one. The Spartans win, it's gonna be by 7.
I know you guys are friends with a lot of these guys. Do you know of any injuries on either side?
I actually don't.
No.
I haven't heard of anything. I mean, they're keeping it quiet.
Oh yeah.
You know, these dudes act tougher than they really are. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. Then next up, we were just kind of talking. Oh wow, rematch of the film we just saw, Titans Phantoms. I believe that is the 1:00 game.
Yes.
Phantoms, I've said, which is true, they play good during the day. They tend to underperform at night, so this is to their advantage. Titans, as we know, they have strength in size. Strength in numbers.
Yeah.
What do you see? I mean, I think it's like this every week for these low. I hate to say lower tier teams because we're strong as your weakest link or whatever, but some of these teams are like tryouts. Like they're continuously like trying to just get their feet wet with these other teams, right?
Right.
I say just because of the team is young, the Titans. I say the Phantoms are gonna get this game. They have a good running game. Their defense is pretty stout. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna say my boy Jaron, man. He's a monster on that field.
Jaron Green?
Yeah, he's a monster on that field, man. So I got the Phantoms winning this game. I'm gonna say 32-0.
32-0.
Yeah.
Man.
Especially if they're at least my boy Mahal at quarterback back there. I think they'll have a shot.
Tony, something with these mics. The mics are just like.
Are we plugged in on this one. This one's good. Oh, cool.
Okay.
Now
Musical
I'm
mics.
hosting a wedding. Okay, so you said what'd you say? You said 35-0.
32. I say 32.
32-0. Okay. No field goal. No respect for nothing.
It's
on
not.
this side?
It's not disrespect. It's just I know. Last week when we played the Titans, one of their main receivers was out. I don't know if he left the team or what, but he wasn't playing in that game, and
Main
they
receiver
had-
on the Titans.
yeah, the Titans, and they had their running back playing receiver a lot instead of running the ball, and he's a decent runner.
Do you want to say shout out to JD, who was almost the Spartans' third quarterback option last year, and took him far into the season as running back / wide receiver / third quarterback option. Now he's on the Titans,
Yeah.
and they throw him in there at Wildcat sometimes. So shouts to him. Spreading love and going from a team that was in the championship to one of the newer
Trying
faces.
to bring him up in the league.
Yeah, that's what all we asked for. So
Yeah. If number 25 plays running back, and their main receiver, I believe, is number 6 for the Titans.
Yeah.
They might score, but Phantom's defense is, you know what I mean? They're pretty solid back there, man.
And then switch the Canes and Hawks. I thought that they were the game of the week. Some people posted there on at 7, but regardless, Canes and Hawks rematch of week 1 as well. I think that's kind of the theme here.
Yeah.
The Canes, they coming off a recent loss against the Spartans under the lights. They were only able to put up 3 points, I think. Spartans have a crazy defense, so they tend to be overlooked from their offense too, but they're just fully stacked. So obviously the Canes are going to be hungry and wanting to kind of make up for the week off.
Yeah.
They had to sit on a loss, so then they had the week off. So they've been sitting on a loss for 2 weeks. And they want to get back, and unfortunately, the Hawks gotta, get thrown in the buzzsaw a little bit. So, what do you got, Canes and Hawks? Hawks, haven't won a game yet, but respectfully, visually, I love their outfits, the uniforms, bro. The helmets, the green on green I think is nice, man. Especially it come up from last year. I know you guys over here at the Outlaws, you guys have
5 different
Letterman
uniforms
jackets
and all
stuff,
sorts of.
So, well, who you got with this game?
I'm gonna go with the Canes.
Yes, sir.
The Canes, because the Canes, I know they're getting KP and all them back this week. So I think from a player standpoint, looking at them, they got a lot to prove right now. They gotta come back firing on all cylinders, making it seem like they never left. So the Canes are gonna take it. The Hawks are gonna do what they gotta do.
Their depth is hurting them.
Yeah, their depth is hurting them, but one of the things I do respect about the Hawks, even the Titans, is they play till the final whistle.
Yeah.
Man, number 2, 120-pound linebacker. That boy be out there hitting, man, for the Hawks.
Hey, Big Bob said he'll die on his shield.
Man,
Yeah, so-
he's
for
out there
doing that,
hitting.
man.
So yeah, the Hawks are definitely they're gonna fight till that last whistle,
They
but
fly together, they die together.
pretty
You know what I'm
much
saying?
that's
I'm with it. So, all right, cool. So, take us to game of the week. I will not be there. I'll be broadcasting the WFA the same night. So
This guy.
You know what I'm saying? I'll let you guys.
look at him doing big things now.
Hey, I'm only doing big things because you're in the presence. You know what I'm saying? So it rubbed off on me. But you guys got game of the week, man. Here in Phoenix, Phoenix Outlaws versus the Tucson Thunder. Those familiar with Arizona sports already know what it is when it comes to Phoenix and Tucson rivalries.
Yes.
That translates to college, and now it translates to semi-pro. The Thunder having their own issues internally and translating on the field to now having to travel up north and play you guys. Obviously I know who you guys are calling.
I always rock with my team.
Oh yeah.
What's
No matter
what's you guys sitting on the last 2 weeks, right? You guys been not the same Outlaws as people expect you to be, but you guys tend to, like I said, see hatred towards the middle of the season and then you rise up in the playoffs, right?
Right.
So
Big boy
what should
team.
we expect this Saturday?
Expect us to play all our ball. Expect us to come out flying, come out hitting,
We go hit.
come out doing what we got to do to make sure we pull out the win.
Yeah,
We're not gonna sit back. We're gonna punch them in the mouth from the first
you
whistle.
go feel us. No matter what. No matter who we play, you go feel us. Win,
Can you
lose.
tell me what the uniform is going to be? You guys a home team or the away team? Technically, the away team,
I
right?
think, yeah, I think.
Yeah,
we-
well,
Because you
technically
would've-
we'll be the away team because our first game against them we wore all black.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so probably the white on whites, hopefully.
it might maybe we've been talking to
we
Steve
s-
here about
we still
about
ain't
going gray,
seen that yet.
Going gray.
Yeah.
50
about
shades.
doing gray and black. So
I think that'd be clean. You know, the Thunder got their U of A, you know,
Yeah.
the burgundy and the blue. So they're red. I guess it's like not a royal cherry red.
yeah,
It's like I don't know. But I'm excited, man. Full slate. Week 8. You know, everybody makes the playoffs, but that doesn't mean that the gas is lit
Everyone.
up, you know.
yep.
So
Tell
I'm
you.
excited, man. Super excited. Instead of taking a commercial break, we're just gonna jump into it, man. Everyone's favorite segment. It's get your popcorn ready, man. So for those new, we're back from Easter and Passover break. We'll break down the rules again. These fine gentlemen got usually if it's one person in the seat, I tell that there's 3 questions that they got to ask. They can pass. However, these guys are gonna answer 5 questions because you know it's a fan favorite. They could pass 1. And they got to agree on which one they want to pass. But other than that,
No passes.
let's get your popcorn ready, bro. All right, question 1. You can pull up the chat.
Name a team you would not play for.
Name a team you would not play
Hawks.
for.
Hawks.
Phantom.
The Phantoms?
Phantom.
Probably because
Love Stretch. He's a great dude, but I
it's just the rivalry.
yeah, that rivalry I can't do it.
What
I
if they're
couldn't
like,
do
yo,
it.
we got $1 million contract for you, bro?
Oh, I'm playing for the Phantoms. I'm gonna turn that
Alright,
million to
respect,
5
respect.
million somehow, some way. Let's go.
All right, cool. That's good. Oh, hey, you said Phantom, and then what was yours?
Hawks.
Hawks.
Yeah, I couldn't. Yeah.
He's not rocking the green, bro.
It ain't got nothing to do with the green. Yeah, it's
That's
just-
question 1.
My turn.
Yes, you could pick that one.
Name a team. Name a team that you would be better if
Right.
they had you.
I'm sorry, I probably typed that better.
Yeah.
Typed that wrong. Name a team that would be better if they had you. Like, Johnny Grant, what team? And hey, shouts to my last guest. They were talking about free Johnny Grant, get him over here.
I ain't gonna lie. I would love to play for the Rebels at some point. You know what I mean? I like their organization over there. But as far as them being better if they had me, I wouldn't say better, but it'd be a great addition. You know what I mean? Great
That's
addition.
very humble, bro.
Yeah. I'm a team player, man. You know, so I know I'm gonna give my all no matter where I'm at. So.
All right, so it sounds like they'll be a better team if they had like a better unit. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about who would run up the scoreboard or who would not. I guess because you're playing defense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Who do you see completing that defensive core? Johnny Grant back there.
I like the Rebels feel.
Rebel.
They like to hit, man. They like to hit.
The jersey number's taken though. You'd have to pick another one. Another one.
No, I'm coming to get that jersey number.
He said, "I
Gotta have that too.
usually steak dinner or like I'll redo your kitchen or something,
No, I'm
something
out.
like that, you know."
I'm out hit them. That's
Okay.
what we'll do. Yeah, we gonna have a hitting contest.
And then what about you, man? What team to use your, you know, what I'm saying the coach brain, the decade
Right.
resume that is Papa Williams. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I would actually go to a newer team. Probably do like
Hawks.
the Titans.
Titans.
Because you know they like we said they're a young team. It's better for me in my mind. It's better to build that team up than go to another team that's already been around. They already got the vets. They already got the guys who are sure of what they're doing. I mean, because you know the when you kind of
Yeah,
kind of look at it.
Stop it. Don't cross that middle. You'll feel me? Trust me, Dre.
But when you sit there and think about it, the players that are on the Hawks and the Titans right now, that's kind of like the future of semi-pro right now.
Yeah.
So it would be. I think it would be a little better to go to one of the new teams and help build that team up. So
All right. I
probably
like
the
it.
Titans.
2 for 2 so far. 3 more questions.
Let's see.
Sorry if the font's mad small on that one. I
Oh,
forgot
no. Name an offensive player in the league you are more athletic than.
So, respectfully, that was when I had an offensive guest.
So now I need somebody that. Actually,
Defensive.
no, you're right. You're a defender, offensive player that you're faster than. That was the dynamic I was going for.
Huh.
Honestly, I don't know too many other players in
Right.
the league like that.
We can
I'm
pass
still
that
learning
one.
people. I don't like passing nothing. But
Well, I mean,
Yeah, but this was kind
it's
of
a different type of pass. That's not like I'm afraid to answer.
yeah.
And we could say, that one was reused last week. I don't think we're beating that answer. If you called last week or 2 weeks ago, we got to relive it. Cam and Shane said that they're faster than Daryl Dobbins and RJ Hicks, bro. Canes players.
Oh yeah.
Family rivalry.
yeah,
Johnny said anyone can get it, you know what I'm saying?
anybody. I don't.
All right, we're going to respectfully pass that one. They still got 3 more.
Name the best coach in the AZCFL, past or present.
Best coach in the AZCFL, past or present? And I know you say you don't know many people, but I'm sure you know coaches.
I'd have to say I got 2 in mind. The Spartans coach is pretty good, man. I like
Aaron?
yeah, I like what he got going on. And then, believe it or not, my old coach, John Pochin, that's the only reason why I stayed with the Outlaws.
Yeah, John Bolton,
Yeah.
for Coach Bolton, and Coach A.
I
What
would-
about AJ?
I would go with JP as well. Like he's the one who initially like convinced me to stick with them. And if I had to RIP Ed Love, he was a great guy on and off the field. Obviously, I would see him outside of football. He'd always stop and say, "Hey, what's up?" Those would be my 2 coaches.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about him. I never got to meet him, but it seemed like from what I'm hearing about from all the other players that played for him, seemed like a solid cat.
Yeah, definitely was. Do you, having football be in your life, is there any coaches that you still stay in touch with, maybe from middle school, high school, or
Yeah.
summer ball or anything like that? Yeah.
My college coach back in Citrus in California, and then even my high school coach, Coach Thomas, he coaches for Upland back home right now.
Upland?
Yeah.
Okay, I got some homies from Upland. That's tight. I know Andrew Jones went to Upland High School.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then my homie Osahan Irreborn, cornerback for ASU, went to Upland, and they were teammates together. So
yeah, they got a powerhouse team.
yeah, no, that's
too.
they're dope, man. So, and then I got let's see, you got 2 more.
That's your.
Name somebody you would beat in a foot race.
So respectfully, you said that you 20 years removed from your speed, the 99 in Madden. So what's who now currently could you beat in a foot race?
Like I said, I don't know too many of the players in the league.
No.
No.
I mean, do you know jersey numbers and stuff you see on film? Stuff you see on the gram.
Go ahead. I'm trying to think of somebody. You answer that real quick.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think too.
Because a foot race, that thing's like.
Yeah, that's
I haven't foot raced someone in like
Exactly.
forever, bro. So I don't even think I would win.
That's how I feel, man.
I'd be like, we gotta
Yeah.
practice. Like this don't count. Like halfway through, I'd call timeout or something.
God, dog. I would say maybe my boy. What's his name? He used to play tight end for us last year. Play on the Spartans.
Oh, Reed.
Yeah, I think I could beat him.
Reed?
Yeah.
Oh, Raymond?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
I could beat
Ray.
I
What
think
up,
I'll
Ray?
beat my boy Raymond, man.
Ray,
Shout
you
out
hear
to
that?
him. I think I can get you one.
Foot race. I need it. He's got the meanest cleats. Have you seen him, bro?
Yeah,
He's
he got some nice ones stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta tap in, bro. He's Adidas all day. He's got I think he had Under Armour. Yeah, he's swaggy. So
Yeah.
shout out to you, Ray.
Yeah.
All right. So you say you're still thinking, right?
I think I
Someone on the Outlaws that thinks they're faster than they really are.
Tyson. No, I'm playing. Nah, Tyson don't think he fast.
Tyson Muse?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, he's that dude who he got an interception. He handed it to someone else.
Oh yeah, quick. Quick.
Hey, bro.
Here, take
know
this.
yourself, right?
Yeah. I actually don't know.
No?
Nah.
You got your main answer, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Even if it's crazy.
think I could be my boy Keyshawn on the Titans.
Oh,
Number
Keyshawn?
20. Yeah.
Number 20? All right, Keyshawn. All right, was that 4?
Yeah.
All right, we got one. Last one.
Let's see.
We'll tap in with the audience. You guys are going crazy.
Name somebody that should retire.
Ooh.
Me.
Everyone, say, I got
Nah.
to say the rules. You can't say yourself. Name somebody that should retire before we retire this episode. Boom, boom.
I'm gonna say
All right,
Tyson.
Tyson?
He a hell of a player, but I know.
I thought he did retire. I thought.
Nah, he's number 50.
I know, but after he spun off the field, I thought that was a joke that he retired. He spun out of retirement.
Nah,
or
my
something.
my boy's still
Nah.
out there. He hitting, man.
No, yeah.
He out there. He's still hitting.
Respectfully, I would say Tyson too.
But he'll tell you that shit. We need to retire. We getting old. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, it's all good. So you're saying Tyson? Tyson?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys got to give him a throwing away party or something like that.
Sure,
Like the farewell tour, he didn't even announce that he's retiring yet. Like, nah, it's your last year, bro. It's cool.
We'll probably have the party together.
All right, respect.
People
Well,
think I'm young, but I'm old, man.
there you go, man. That was the popcorn. Get your popcorn ready with AJ and Johnny. Let's tap in with the audience real quick before I let you guys get out of here and your Thursday night. Shouts to Dre in the comments, always showing love. Jordan Griffin, unfinished business.
My man said
Hashtag,
14-6.
if Phantoms give number 26 the pill, they will win.
Dre, you stay on people, man. You know what I'm saying?
Dre's funny, bro. He said you guys don't want to do the show tonight.
Yeah, man.
Hey, Dre, not everyone could be you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
We gonna have to put you on that dialysis, man. Get that hating out your blood.
So Jordan Griffin said not coming to lose twice. I mean, who is, right? Jonathan Gibson, LMAOOO, bro.
Yeah, that Spartans Rebels game, man, it's gonna be a nice.
It's gonna be a nice one.
Spartans Rebels.
Nice
Yeah,
one.
I mean,
I'm out to see that one.
Number 18, the coldest linebacker y'all got. Oh, Mira, sorry, they don't have any Silverback players.
Okay.
Correction. I know there's some sprinkled in the league somewhere. There's got to be, bro.
Yeah.
Show yourselves, Silverbacks. Dominic, where are y'all watching other people's videos? Maybe we didn't have the film up or something. Let's see. Who we got?
We do got
Nick Thunder.
Storm,
Yeah,
not Thunder.
Yeah, they
Storm.
got some speed, man.
Storm?
Yeah.
Like from X-Men?
No, his name is Storm.
Yeah, his name is
Number 3?
Oh,
too.
my bad. I was on the superhero.
No, so his name is actually Storm.
That's
They
pretty
got
dope.
they got ridiculous
His name
speed.
is Storm,
man.
and he plays for the Thunder.
No, he plays
No,
for
he
us.
plays for us.
Oh, okay.
He's our
Wow.
older son.
I was saying, I like Deontay Flowers on the Hurricanes. That's pretty dope. Like after a hurricane comes Flowers.
Yeah.
I think that's cool.
Yeah.
But no, shouts to Dre, bro. Yeah, here in the comments.
Yeah, he stay on him, man.
Yeah, he shows love, bro. Keyshawn might burn you. Oh, might burn
Child,
you.
please.
Oh man.
I'm the one who got him where he is.
Oh, they said you guys
That
are
boy
wearing
trained
the
with
dingy
me.
gray. Zach's on your spot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, shouts to Zach. Let's see who else we got in there. Ronnie, 50 burger. 50 burger with cheese, bro.
Yeah.
Rashad Ray, shouts to you.
Yeah. Let's see.
Jordan, thanks for sending film, man.
If Jordan give 26 the pill, they will win. Oh yeah.
Flash.
Yeah, he over there too. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Who's number 18? Or who?
26
Who's
over there for the
26?
Phantoms.
Terrell.
Yeah, Terrell Oliver.
Tolliver.
Tolliver. Yeah, Tolliver. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
My
boy-
boy
that boy
35,
fast, man.
nice. Who's 35 on the Titans?
35. Oh, Tamir.
Oh, yeah.
Talking about
Tamir
Tamir
Frost.
on our team, our safety.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he be doing this thing.
Don't let these players fool you. They was in the Columbia Blue at one point.
A lot of them, yeah.
That Columbia Blue? What's Columbia Blue?
For our colors.
Oh.
Hey, I would like to say one thing too, though. The Rebels linebacker Ben Burnell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see if the league, you know what I'm saying, at least say a prayer for his mom. His mom has stage 4 cancer, man.
Yeah.
That's
Did
something
not
real,
know that, man.
Prayers up for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, hope family first for sure.
Yeah. And these refs got to get off Tariq's tail, man. He handling his business.
Do the refs on Tariq?
Yeah, the refs.
Uh,
The man's blocking people to the parking lot, and the refs is like, "Oh, you got to let him go at some point."
he pancaked the dude last week, and they were like, "Yep, that was excessive."
I heard linemen need their pancakes, bro.
Yeah,
Right?
he gets them, and they're flagging him for it. It's weird. Yeah.
Well, before we let you guys go, man, anything else? I love the drip, man. The superhero mask, the Superman mask, the Joker mask.
That was for the Superman mask was idea of my son's. My son is a big Marvel. What is it?
Marvel DC.
Yeah, DC fan. And he was like, Dad, it'd be cool if you got a face mask with Superman on it. I was like, well, I could get the emblem. He was like, yeah, do that. So I had it made.
Yeah, that's really cool, man. And for you, I know Joker and that whole like Gotham and Arkham Asylum mentality or mantra has been like your personal training, your football,
Yeah.
facility and all that stuff. So, I guess what's one thing for playing with the Outlaws, something you can embody from like your your personality and just some sort of like fandom.
When you look at the Outlaws, it's kind of like we're like our own little Gotham City, to be honest. Like you got just like all the, like you said earlier, the villains type thing. It's just like that's what we are.
Yeah.
Like we're just a bunch of villains locked in the asylum, and then we get let out Saturdays to go do our thing.
Yeah. All right. I like that. That's dope. I appreciate that, man. Well, I'm excited. Full slate of football again. I gotta find out what happens on film. I'll be at Mountain Point, holding it down for Cactus Media X as we're growing, and that's the goal. But for the AZCFL Week 8, we got the Phoenix Outlaws taking on the Tucson Thunder for Game of the Week, and we got Johnny Grant and AJ Williams breaking it down, and we just had just that. And I'm your host, Jesse Burke. This is AZCFL Intel, the show that bridges the gap between the media, the players, members of the league. Super excited for things to come in the future. We're in the 2-week warning, if you will, of the regular season, 3 weeks, if you will, and then the playoff push, and then we're on to where
Time to see who really wants to
separate
win.
the boys from the men, right?
That's exactly
Yes,
what
sir.
it is.
So again, appreciate you guys coming in. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Again, shouts to the sponsor, Sunday Scaries. Cactus Media X presents AZCFL Intel. Catch you guys this weekend as we have a full slate of football, and then catch you guys next week. We're out.